So you started selling your beats or your music online and you realized that some of your clients are really, really bad. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Hey guys, how's it going? Austin Reed here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome to the channel that's dedicated to teaching people how to be a successful musician. If you want to be a successful musician, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. Alright, so you guys are starting to work online with clients, and you guys have had some bad clients, and you're wondering, what do you do when a client is rude, when a client doesn't like your service? What do you do when they want a refund? How do you handle these situations? First of all, it depends on where you get the client from, okay? So for example, if you get the client from Fiverr, then you kind of have to be a pushover. If you get the client on your own and you do the transaction through PayPal, for example, you basically have most of the control of that transaction. So I'm going to kind of walk you through each situation on how you would deal with it, whether or not you have the control or not, and kind of show you guys how to deal with the shitty clients. So we're going to go ahead and start with Fiverr because that one's a lot worse, okay? So for example, when you have shitty clients on Fiverr, first of all, usually the shitty clients don't pay as much. Usually right off the bat, they're already trying to get a discount. They're trying to get more work for less money. They're definitely trying to push your limits on what you want to do for the amount of time you want to spend. And so for example, they'll pay you less money, and then of course, as a business owner and a musician, you're going to spend less time on it because you got paid less. And because you spent less time on it, it's going to be slightly less quality, okay? And because it's less quality, they're going to complain. Or maybe you spent enough time on it, but they're still going to complain because it's not like a $500 song. They're paying you like 20, 50 bucks, and they expect like a $500 high quality radio edit song. And it's like those two things don't exist, you know? And so they come to you and they're pissed off. They're like, yo, like this isn't what I ordered, you know, what do we do? Well, if you're on Fiverr, basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of be a pushover. You can kind of put people in their place a little bit, and sometimes that works. That usually works a little bit more with females than males. So for example, like if they don't like it and they're kind of expecting too much for the money, you can be like, look dude, you're only paying me this much, I already put in this much time, like this is the quality you're going to get if you pay me this much money. Now if you paid me more money, I would be able to give you this type of quality, but unfortunately your budget is not high enough for me to be able to do that for you, you know? And so you can basically kind of explain it that way. I've had some clients, and most of them are women. It's really strange on Fiverr, where I, do lyrics for them, and I do it again, and I do it again, and after like 3 revisions or something like that, they just fucking don't like my lyrics at all. And so I just kind of have to put them into place. I'm just like, look dude, if you want more lyrics, you got to start paying me for these revisions. I gave you 3 revisions, that's how much the order stated you get. As of this point, like you got to start paying me if you want me to do more work for you. I've already put in this many hours for you, and I'm not going to put any more hours in unless you start paying me more. And so a lot of times that'll shut them up, and usually they just kind of go away and they don't leave you a review at that point, which is great. If they do leave you a bad review, it's kind of like you're kind of fucked on that one. But yeah, that's kind of like how it works on Fiverr. The way it works on Fiverr is basically like this, man. If the client doesn't like your service, they're liable to cancel it. They can basically cancel it for whatever fucking reason they want, which is really stupid. And if they don't cancel it, they're liable to give you a bad review. Taking the bad review is worse than canceling the order. You should just cancel the order and take your losses. You know what I mean? So always just kind of be discreet with the clients before you get them. When you're talking to them, you kind of have to understand, like, are they being cheap? Are they being pushy? Are they giving you like an over-demanding list of what they want done? I want it done this and this and this and this and exactly this way, and I want it to be like that. Those are the clients you don't really want to work for. The people that are overly specific, the people that pay less, those are the people that are going to be your trouble clients. So if somebody doesn't like your work, you should obviously change it a couple times, but if they still don't like your work, then, you're basically just going to have to tell them, look dude, I put in this many hours, I tried really hard for you. Unfortunately, there's not much else I can do for you. And that's basically how it goes. Now, if you're dealing with PayPal, however, things change. If you're dealing with PayPal and you completed the service, you tried to make the client happy, but the client's still not happy, you can basically just tell them to fuck off, which is amazing. So, like, that's why I really try to get some clients on, on Facebook and stuff so that I can have them via PayPal, because, I'll give them the service and I'll make them the song and I'll try to make them happy over a couple of revisions, like maybe 2 or 3 revisions. And then after doing that, if they still don't like what's going on, I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to work anymore unless you give me X amount of money. And then if they get rude and they're like, I want a refund, I can just fucking block them, right? And then what's going to happen is they're going to try to dispute it in PayPal, and I'm just going to show them the conversation, going to screenshot it. I'm going to send PayPal the work that I sent them, and I'm going to be like, look, dude, they hired me for this. I gave them this. Here's the service I gave them. Here's the song. I gave them 3 revisions. You know what I mean? And that's it. And then what PayPal's going to do is they're going to look at that and they're going to go, oh, so wait, you ordered a song. The seller gave you a song. And then you wanted changes and the seller gave you changes. Yeah, okay, we're going to give the seller the money because he already spent the work to do all this shit. And that's kind of how PayPal works, which is amazing. So if you ever do get PayPal disputes, there's actually a video on my channel from way long time ago, back when I was doing drop shipping, that goes A to Z PayPal disputes, everything you fucking need to know. And you guys should definitely check out that video because it applies to music as well. It applies to whether you're doing lessons or whatever. You will get shitty clients. It's going to happen. You will get people that will backcharge you and try to refund you and things like that. You just gotta get on the phone with PayPal. You gotta write some stuff up. You gotta document your stuff, send it to PayPal, and you're basically fail-safe if you follow a couple of ground rules. And at that point, you're untouchable, which is amazing. So if you're dealing with PayPal, you can basically deal with customers however you want. If a customer's rude to you, you can just be like, fuck you, and block them. You know what I mean? And that's the really shitty thing with platforms like Fiverr. Like, if a customer is rude to you on Fiverr, like, you can't really do shit. If a customer gives you a bad review after being a total fucking asshole to you, like, you can't do anything about that. People can go and steal your work on Fiverr and give you a bad review for stealing your work, which is ridiculous. But on PayPal or in personal chat, they can't do that. It's like, well, you can leave a review if you want, but like, if you're gonna steal the work from me, like, that's not gonna happen, you know what I mean? So that's basically how it works. So I hope that this video helps you guys out, helps you guys have better customer relationships. If you guys want to see some more videos about how to be a successful musician, travel the world, doing whatever you guys want, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. And you guys have a wonderful day.